We have a special edition of Adopt-A-Pal for you today. Some beautiful puppies from Back to Pack Rescue, which is a foster-based shelter here in Winnipeg. And we have founder Andrew Din here with these amazing dogs, and I love you so much. Thank you for coming in.
No problem at all.
Really appreciate it. So tell us what we have here.
So we're at Back to Pack Rescue Shelter. We train and rehabilitate dogs before they're given for adoption. As you can see, for being small puppies, these puppies are pretty calm.
They are.
This one is, these two huskies were from the same litter. I actually crawled underneath a home to rescue these two when it was really cold. And this one here, Star, she was surrendered by Wayne from the reserve. He just didn't have enough time to take care of his dog. She's just a wonderful thing, very calm personalities. And then Boyo was just rescued by actually a little boy in Garden Hill Reserve. That's where all these dogs are from. And he was covered with oil, unfortunately, and water shaking, but we cleaned him up, and you can see now he's doing very well.
Yes, Boyo looks very healthy and good now. So tell us what you do at Back to Pack Shelter, because it's very unique.
Back to Pack Shelter is a lot different, yes. The difference that we have is we actually educate dogs, but not only educate the dogs, also educate the people who are adopting the dogs as well, which is very important because a lot of people don't know the process of taking care of a dog, and they'll get a puppy and they'll be like, oh, it's so adorable. And then once it gets a little bit bigger, their dog is ripping apart the couch or has so many bad behaviors which they don't know how to deal with. So with Back to Pack Rescue Shelter, we are sure to train the dogs with all of the basics, which we wanted to show you today, if that's okay.
I think that's a great idea because we know that puppies can be hard to train. So tell us how you do it. What are some tips?
So these are the two major tips with training dogs. We just use positive reinforcements, and the two things that we do is called shaping techniques. So that's learning, getting the dog to sit first, go down, stay, and then food stay. So it's building on one thing on top of another. Another thing is imitation technique, which is very important. Other dogs will copy other dogs. So even things from one of our first rescues are passed down to these rescues. So let's take a look at their training.
I think that's a fantastic idea.
Training, you guys. Come on, training.
Okay, so what is the training that we're going to do with you three obedient dogs today?
So you'll notice that they're all sitting and they're all very focused. See, what we train and what we foster is getting the dogs to focus and be calm. Now imagine, these are just babies right now. Down. Good. See, this one didn't go down right away, but it went down after when it found, once it saw the other dog go too.
Having the treats helps.
Having the treats is a major, major, major helpful thing to have. Okay. Then we'll do the food stay with them.
Wow.
Food stay.
Look at that.
Food stay. She's a little distracted right now, but that's okay. Star, eat.
Star, very good.
Precious, eat. Sit, down. Good girl.
I can't believe these are puppies doing this.
These are puppies, but this is the thing. We don't really, a lot of people don't realize the potential of dogs, and especially during this age of 13 weeks. Humans, for example, from 0 to 3 years old, will learn the most in their life during that time. And that's compared with a dog with 0 to 13 weeks. But it's such a small window. But if you're able to get that time in, it's just amazing what you can do. And look at this. Have you heard these dogs bark or anything like that?
I haven't
No
heard
barking.
bark.
Because there's no anxiety with these dogs. These dogs are trained to be confident. You wouldn't believe it, but they can already go up. Even Boyo over there can go up and down the stairs. Whereas we have other dogs where we're rehabilitating, and they're these big dogs, and they're just not able to do the same thing because they never built that confidence. So that is the basis. That's the basis of our rescue shelter, is building confidence in dogs and building confidence in their human families. So during the adoption process, I should talk about that. What happens is people come to see our dogs, but they have to come with their whole family, including children and any other animals they have. It doesn't matter how much you rate. We need to see how you interact with the dog and how the dog interacts with you. That's the only way to tell. After that, if it is a go, we make sure that you get all the supplies first. Because if you don't have the supplies, there's nothing you can do. Even with these dogs, they're already crate trained, so which I'll show you too.
Okay.
Go into the crate.
Are you guys going to go to your crate?
Oopsies. They're like, oh, free treat.
And that can be a huge challenge.
Go into the crate. Go into the crate. Come on.
Look
Good
at them
puppies.
go.
Good puppies. So
no barking, no nothing. Well, Andrew, you're very good at this. And just remind us, if we are looking to get in contact with Back to Pack Rescue, and that's how it's done. How can we do that? Where can we find you?
You can find us at www.backtopackreskue.shelter, backtopackreskue.ca. You can also follow our Instagram account, our Facebook page. We have so many things going on. We hold classes, a class such a party every month, once a week, and that's where we have not only our dogs, but other dogs socializing too.
Okay, so there's plenty of dogs that need a home, including these 4 right here.
Yes.
So we can visit your website and we can learn more. Thank you so much. Really appreciate you.
Thank you for having us.
Wonderful dogs. And I love that they were all rescued because I think they can make a lot of people very happy.
Oh, and they will.
Oh, thank you, Andrew, for
Thank
doing
you.
what you do.